Most men today struggle with respect. They bend over backward for women, over-explain themselves, chase validation, and still get overlooked. Why? Because they lack self-mastery. They lack the core traits that make a man truly high value. Over 100 years ago, Rudyard Kipling wrote a poem called If, and it holds the blueprint for becoming a man that commands respect. The kind of man women are drawn to. Not because he begs for attention, but because he embodies power, resilience, and control. I'll break it down after this. But first, hear the words for yourself.
If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about. Don't deal in lies. Or being hated. Don't give way to hating. And yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. Or watch the things you gave your life to, broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings, and risk it on one turn of perchantos, and lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you, except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
Kipling opens with a challenge. Can you keep your head when everything around you is chaos? This isn't about passing women's tests. It's about proving yourself to yourself. A real man doesn't entertain challenges from those beneath his discipline. If a woman tests you, she's already lost her place in your world. Triumph and disaster are imposters. Neither define you. Whether you win or lose, you keep going. A man who is ghosted, rejected, or overlooked doesn't dwell on it. He doesn't measure his worth through the opinions of others. He moves forward. Kipling talks about building back with worn-out tools. That's resilience. A real man never lets emotions dictate his actions. He isn't provoked by disrespect, nor does he entertain conflict where none is needed. If a woman tries to test you, you dismiss her, because you don't prove yourself to anyone but yourself. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. Translation, you don't waste time. You don't chase what isn't worthy. You don't lower yourself for validation. You build, you improve, and you take what is rightfully yours. This is why most men today struggle. They let emotions control them. They chase. They seek approval. But the ones who master themselves, they get everything. You don't prove yourself to women. You prove yourself to yourself. And which is more? You'll be a man, my son. If you want more hard-hitting truths, subscribe to Olivia Unfiltered.